You're in airplane mode right now. As you watch this video, your breathing, your blinking, your swallowing, all of your actions is totally automated by your body. You're not actually that conscious. As you realise this, that's all coming completely back into your control, You're constantly breathing and blinking. However, last less than 30 seconds and then you'll go back to that same old state of airplane mode, basically. Let's talk about how much of your life airplane mode actually stretches, and you might even realise towards the end of it, maybe, just maybe, if you watch to the end, we'll talk about whether or not much of your life is actually you, how much of it is actually within your control. It might be less. Imagine for a moment that every little thing that you do has to be totally automated and done consciously. So every time you wanted to breathe or to blink, then you had to do that mandatory. You had to do that completely physically. So what would happen is you'd forget to breathe, you'd choke on your spit, and whatever happens when you forget to blink would happen. I don't actually know what happened. So how much of your real waking self is actually you, and how much is just things like good genes and just the natural way that you are? We'll start off with things like breathing, blinking and swallowing. We all have already established that they are totally natural things, that basically your body just flipped on airplane mode and is doing it for you, which is rather nice of it. Surely it's up to me, right, whether I choose to stay inside all day and play Stardew Valley until I fucking run up the wall because I got that fucking tickle on my brain. Nope, you don't consciously choose to pretty much anything at all. You can expand your music taste, you can expand your taste in things, however your natural taste is completely unconscious and is nothing to do with the actual you. No, you don't choose your likes in music, women, men. By the way, 0 women watch my videos. What about language? Surely I choose to read. We can't read that now because the back's in front, but Zelda Breath of the Wild. Surely you choose to read that. Surely that requires you, conscious you, doing that. Well, now fam, I hate to break it to you, that would be nice though. I can put random words on the screen, and if you're a native English speaker, they'll just go into your brain and then come out the other side again, because not the conscious you at all. Okay, that makes sense, but surely higher level things like driving, playing advanced sport, surely they have got to require your full consciousness and your full ability to be there in the present and thinking about it all the time. Nah, I'm sorry man, but it's not how it is. Once you're good enough at something, it doesn't matter how hard it was at the start, it's automatic. When I play piano now, I don't have to really think about playing certain notes or something completely brand new. Actually, this whole time I've been actually hypnotising you and making you subconsciously press the subscribe button. I haven't, but subscribe, thank you. We're hurting towards 100 followers over on the Twitch. That's what I mainly do real-time things in. I want to talk to you now. I want to talk to you. Please, I'm lonely, thank you. You're probably thinking, okay, Mr. Smart Alec, do you guys have that expression in America? I have no idea. What actually is me, and why does the shell that is nothing actually unique about me, that I basically is nothing up to me, and everybody else is the exact same. I'm just a shell, basically. Empathy is something that is pretty much 100% new most of the time. When you see an old lady walking across the street, and you think to actually help her with her shopping, or whether to kick her to the ground, break her shins, and default dance on her, that's up to you whether or not you do that. They knew that you have to learn, like sports or social interactions. That requires you being completely present and actually having to think about everything that you're doing. After a while, they will come naturally, but at the start, that's something that you need to be there for. Don't get me wrong, there are more things that are totally you. However, the majority of things are completely subconscious and are you being on airplane mode. Basically, try and be in the present as much as you can, When you're old and frail, or maybe you already are now, in which case I'm going to kick you over when you do your shopping. When you're old, you're going to try and save as much time you've got left on this earth. However, if you're doing this if you start this kind of mindset of trying to enjoy the present as much as you can when you're young, I'm 13, I've got probably only a 7th of an 8th of the way through my life, and if you already get that mindset when you're young, then your life won't just go by like that. You can spend as much time not just doing mindless things like social media, TikTok, Snapchat, all things like that. If you do things actually trying to be present and actually be conscious as much as possible, then save the time you got him. Sorry if that got a bit deep there. Some say that I want you to have a great day, Save all the time you got here and spend that time with me as much as when you're. Bye, I love you. I have an Instagram and a Twitch. But yeah, see ya. Time for the outro, which is me pressing, you guessed it, stop recording. Bye.